everyone. I'm Rebecca from DevourDinner.com. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I make fantastic recipes and I show you just how easy they are to make. Today I'm going to show you how to make Bowtie Pasta. This is a Copycat recipe from the Disney Cruise Line. It's served in one of their main restaurants. It's a chef's recommendation and it's delicious. This recipe calls for Bowtie pasta, mushrooms, some Prosecco, some chicken broth, along with some whipping cream, garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, and we're going to mix it all up with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. It's going to have a light, creamy sauce, and oh, I love it. We'll start by setting our Instapot pressure cooker on saute, and we'll wait until it reads hot on the front display panel. Then we're going to go ahead and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter or 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. It's your choice. Let your mushrooms saute for a few minutes. You want them to start to sweat a little bit and caramelize before we move on. Go ahead and add crushed or minced garlic to your Instapot. The bottom of the Instapot liner will need to be deglazed. It's really easy to do. We're going to add about a half cup of chicken broth to the pressure cooker, and then we're going to scrape off any stuck bits so that we don't get a burn notice. Go ahead and use a rubber spatula, a wooden spoon, whatever you prefer to help scrape up any stuck bits on the bottom of the pressure cooker. Once we have deglazed the bottom of the pot, we will go ahead and continue with the recipe. We'll add 8 ounces of Bowtie pasta along with the remaining chicken broth. We'll add a half of a cup of whipping cream and a 1/4 of a cup of Prosecco wine. Don't forget to add your onion powder and a little bit of pepper. This recipe will process in your Instapot for 4 minutes with a 4-minute natural pressure release. When you place your lid, make sure to close the pressure valve in the back to the closed position. You will use the pressure cook or manual button on your Instapot and the plus and minus keys to set for 4 minutes. After you have set your pressure cooker, you will hear a beep. The beep lets you know that the pressure cooker has accepted those readings and it will start its pressure cooking process. The bottom element in your pressure cooker will start to heat up and heat that chicken broth that's in there and bring it to a boil. When it boils, it creates steam. Steam creates pressure, and your pressure valve in back will lift and seal off your pressure cooker. At that point, the front display panel will change to read 4 minutes. After the cooking time has been done, a beep will sound letting you know that the natural pressure release has started. Let your Instapot naturally release for 4 minutes before you release the remaining pressure. Once your pasta has finished cooking, open the lid and give it a stir. You will notice that there's a little bit of juices still on the bottom, and that's normal. That will help create part of the light cream sauce. We're going to go ahead and add sun-dried tomatoes and Parmesan cheese and give it a stir. I find it best to sprinkle your Parmesan cheese in and give it a stir so that it doesn't clump up. The heat from the pasta will melt the cheese. Garnish your pasta with a little bit more Parmesan cheese and it's ready to eat. I hope you'll try Bowtie Pasta. It's a Disney Cruise Line Copycat recipe converted for you in the Instapot. Of course, it can also be made on your stovetop as well if you choose. I hope you enjoy this magical recipe.